What is up, you guys? Welcome back to Kenny Terrell YouTube channel. And I'm bored. So I was inspired, or basically Spirit told me to do this type of video, and I feel like you guys will be very appreciative of it. The title is What Would Soon Cure Your Boredom? Now, what do I mean? So, granted, needless to say, I'm very grateful about what's, happening in my life, things about that nature. However, I'm ready for the next chapter. I'm ready for something exciting. I'm ready for something fun to happen. And I feel as though this must be what a lot of people are feeling as well. So this reading is really going to give you something to look forward to, whatever that may be, that's going to really add that little pop of color into your life. And yeah, let's focus on that. I'm feeling in the mood to be a little bit more, I just want to have more lighthearted readings. I pretty much do. It's nothing that I do. Sometimes I'll go there, but overall, I just kind of want to keep it light, fresh, and fun. You know what I mean? So I hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you had amazing holidays and amazing festivities. Hopefully you guys are doing being safe, yada yada, all that jazz. But let's get right into it. Please choose from these piles. We have pile number 1 with the clear quartz. We also have pile number 2 with the citrine. We have pile number 3 with the carnelian. Pile number 4 with the black tourmaline stone. So with that being said, you guys, please choose your intuition and not your eyes, and I will catch you at your reading. What is up, pile number 1? This is for those who picked the crystal quartz, the clear quartz crystal. We're about to find out what will soon cure your boredom. The cards that they gave us are the King of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the 6 of Cups in reverse. We have number 8, Success and Growth. This is also the 8 of Wands. We also have number 57, which is Teaching and Learning. We also have number 2, Journey. We have Friendship. We have Overcoming Obstacles. We have the Black Cat. Ooh. And this card that we'll get into later. Okay, so pile number 1. Let's just get right into it. The next thing, or the thing that's going to cure your boredom quite soon, is going to be a person. Now, this person, I'm sensing that this is someone that you could already know. You could already know, or you could maybe have already crossed paths. This is someone who you may not necessarily know, or they know you. There's a sense of familiarity, and maybe this is just something that I'm sensing on a soul level, like your soul knows each other, but I feel as though you guys could have already crossed paths in this incarnation as well. I feel as though this is someone who is very, very business oriented, money over everything. And I feel as though this is someone who is kind of going to give you some type of inspiration, that type of motivation, type of push. But I also see this as someone who's going to be like someone of a mentor. I see a professional relationship first that's going to soon blossom into like a friendship. I have to tell you though, which I'm sure this is what this reading is also going to highlight, is that I feel like there is an interesting dynamic that you and this person will have. I'm almost seeing like maybe feeling indifferent about what this connection really actually is. But like I said, it's just that this person is very much money over everything. And sometimes, it could throw people off a little bit. But once again, I'm sensing that this is like, it almost feels like you guys met, and then for some reason you guys had to leave from each other, or you guys couldn't speak, or maybe there was an encounter at one point and it didn't necessarily rub you the right way. But the encounter definitely left a lasting impression. So it could be that. This could be maybe a friend, someone that you have already established somewhat of a bond with, and now they're just coming back. But they're coming back right on. Excuse me. They're coming back right on time because this is kind of what you need at this moment. Now, for you, I kind of feel like your excitement is kind of tied with your money, abundance and your financial stability. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. And so this is something I feel is being sent to you, or this connection is being sent to you, because this person knows all about that. I think they've achieved a lot in their lives to where they know how to really improve on your life, because this is what you want as well. So let's get into it. We have the King of Pentacles in reverse. This is the person in question. A lot of times when it comes to the court cards, such as the King of Pentacles, they're not always a person, you know what I mean? They don't have to be an actual person, but in some cases, like today, or like this reading, I get that this is an actual person. There's confusion around this person for some reason. I think it's coming from you. There's some mystery. I almost feel like because this person is in the reverse, it's coming across as someone who could be maybe like a little bit too, maybe not the nicest person, maybe not the most friendliest person. However, when it comes to making money, they're the perfect person. So it's kind of like that. Like, I don't know if you are naturally just someone who's quite friendly, but this is not this person's first, impression. Like, their first impression is not friendly. It's more so like, okay, how does this make money? Like, how does this make me money? You know what I mean? Because if it doesn't make money, it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? That type of energy. But I get the sense that you're kind of going to be confused. You're not going to realize that this person is going to have such a major impact in adding something special into your life, to where I feel as though you kind of admire, despite how this person is, you kind of admire the life that they achieved. And this person is going to have a major influence on you. And I almost feel like this is going to be someone who's going to be like a designated mentor. So this could be someone that you may even meet in a work setting, or maybe if you do have, like, let's say your own business that's public, like online or something like that. This is someone who maybe takes notice of that and notice your potential and knows what to do to get you to the next level. Now we also have the Seven of Swords in reverse. I just feel like there's history here. And let's bring this card as well. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. These two cards give me an indication that there's history here. And I see like the reconciliation may begin with an apology. I almost feel like there's someone who's also longing for this person. Like I said, this could be, like, if you have no idea what I'm referring to, this could also just be soul memories, and that's something that usually will be triggered when you guys do come into union. But it feels like there's history here that could in fact be in this card incarnation. I feel as though maybe there was, it could be like a misunderstanding or just something that was done or said, and someone may feel the need to apologize for. But there's history here, and it seems as though we never got over it. Like, we never moved on from this. Yeah, it just feels like we never moved on. So it's very, I almost feel like there was a point in time when you guys met, or you guys had an encounter, and then we had to separate. Now, the funny thing is, I said all those things, but I'm not really getting romance off the bat. I'm just getting like there was just a very impactful connection that you or this person never really truly got over. And there has been a longing to really come back to this. And unbeknownst to this person, or maybe even you, there's a reason why there's going to be like somewhat of a reconciliation. And I feel as though this is someone who is really going to help you succeed in your life. And with more money also comes more excitement, obviously. Now we also have the Eight of Wands. This is success and growth, and this is pretty much going to be the theme. And this is what you want to achieve, right? And yeah, I feel like for some of you guys, you guys have been in your career for maybe what feels like a very long time. You guys have been trying. A lot of you guys feel stuck. A lot of you guys feel like, yo, I'm not moving anywhere. And it was kind of leading up to this point with this encounter, because this encounter or this reconciliation, because that's what it feels like, it's going to be pretty much the catalyst to you actually feeling like you're progressing in your respective careers or endeavors. Yeah. Now we also have number 57. This is teaching and learning. 5 plus 7 is 13. Or 5 plus 7 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So I do feel like this is someone that you're going to be working with. Like, there's a partnership here. And like I said, it may be something where you guys work under the same company or something like that, or you guys may be in the same field. However, the teaching and learning card does indicate a mentorship type, mentor-student type of relationship that I see will be most prominent with this connection. Now, we also have journey, number 2. This reminds me like the Fool card. So for you guys, it's really a new beginning that's happening, and I feel like it's a new fresh start in your career. I feel like a lot of you guys, this is your current career, whatever that you're currently working towards at this very moment. That's what they're referring to, and it almost feels like there's now new life within this, because in your eyes or in your feeling, it's just been dead, and now new life is about to be breathed into it. Yeah. So this reminds me of the Fool card. For some of you guys, the separation between you and this person, for some reason, it could have been like maybe traveling or distance, or maybe this is someone who wasn't necessarily a resident around where you live, and maybe was just visiting due to work or something like that. But the encounter, like I said, was very impactful, and it was unforgettable. And we also have friendship. The card says make a date for a play day with one or more friends. So I do see a professional relationship with this person, and then it's something that you will blossom into a friendship. So this is someone who I feel will just add some spice to your life. Now, I have to say, like I said, you're going to be confused. Like, maybe does this person actually like me, or like not like me, but like me in a sense platonically. Like, it just seems like this person hates me or something like that. Like, I just feel like this person is just very much business minded, maybe a little bit too business minded. It's almost as if everything that they do, everything that they experience in life is very strategic in a way that they think, okay, how can this make me money? Or what does this have to do with my business? Like something of that nature. And maybe you're going to enlighten them, like, yo, life is not always about that. But definitely for you, the impact that they're going to have on you is to where you're going to have a little bit of that energy into your own life, and you're going to see, or you're going to be shown the way of how you can attain more success in your current endeavor or career. But there is a friendship here. There is a connection. There's a bond here. And I have to say, I'm getting someone, this is like a soulmate friendship, I feel. Because they're now showing me like the Chariot card. So it's my indication that a lot of you guys who are watching this are going to be encountering someone who, you guys are very different, but you guys are similar on a soul level. And so there's going to be things that you guys connect on that you didn't maybe think that you would at first. And that's how the friendship forms. Now we also have overcoming obstacles. Okay. And it says you can overcome anything. So I do feel like for example, this is what this person is going to really do for you. You have a career, you have a business endeavor, right? Or you just have a path. And you've been feeling like there's something blocking you from achieving that goal. This person, their influence, or maybe what they're going to help you with, they're going to show you how to really navigate away from that obstacle or move above the obstacle. They're going to show you a path to where you can move forward in your current path. And like I said, it feels like this is what's kind of been missing. Like it was kind of leading up to this point. It is not to say that you couldn't have achieved that on your own, but this is just what they're telling me. Okay? The next card that we have, the Black Cat. And it says, your luck will soon change. Now, I like this card because I know the Black Cat is, for some reason, very synonymous with bad luck. And so this is indicating for me that a lot of you guys have felt that way. Like, yo, why is nothing good happening for me? This is the frustration that I feel from a lot of you guys. Some of you guys maybe have felt like giving up. But this is a card that indicates that this is like the Wheel of Fortune, in my opinion, as well. Like, things are about to change very unexpectedly and maybe even suddenly for you. And this is in regards to career. This is in regards to whatever business endeavor that you currently do have. Okay? So let's get into the last card. What is it? Basket, recognition, reward for merit. So you're going to be reaping something. Something that this feels like you've worked hard for this. Like you've been working towards. This is, I feel, once again, this is either a career or endeavor or just something about this path you've been already trying to achieve. Like this is not something that you just started last night. However, I do feel like this could be someone who will notice you in some way, shape, or form and really see the potential within you. And really want you to succeed in that way. So that's going to be it. I feel like this is going to be, I feel like a soulmate friendship. I see a business relationship first, and then something that will really will evolve to someone that you can really call friend, maybe for the rest of your life here. I also see that this is going to be maybe a confusing connection for you a little bit because this person is going to be maybe the most business-oriented person that you've ever met or encountered. But there's also some type of familiarity that you have with this person. Maybe you guys have crossed paths. Maybe you guys have walked similar paths of lives. But definitely there's going to be a moment where, or at least your soul definitely remembers who this person is in their soul as well. So, pile number 1, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. This is what's going to cure your boredom. So hopefully that gives you a little bit more excitement, something to look forward to. This is about money, so I'm feeling this pile. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for joining. If you are so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. But other than that, I will catch you next time. Bye. What is up, pile number 2? This is for those who picked the citrine stone. We're about to find out what will soon cure your boredom. The cards that they gave us are the Queen of Cups. Dun, dun, dun. We also have the 5 of Pentacles. We also have the 9 of Cups in reverse. We also have number 3, take the lead. This is also the 3 of Wands. We have number 85, follow your dreams. Number 38, this is 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. This is heart chakra. Now we also have self-forgiveness. We also have desert passage. We have the dagger. And this card that we'll get into later. Pile number 2. I have a feeling like a lot of you guys may not like what they're about to say. And that's okay. But I hope that you could still see the excitement in this. Because this is one of those things in which, you know, Spirit and universe, they kind of have, I don't want to call it like a trick up their sleeve, but there is more to what you're going to experience when it comes to this type of excitement. There's more to the story, you know, there's a bigger purpose. But overall, for you guys, the immediate message that I'm getting is traveling for you guys, but it's like, it's a type of traveling like where it's going to really, you know, it's going to be very symbolic to you becoming an independent person, for you discovering what is it about my life that I want to make it. Like, I almost feel like they're diving right into like your past lives for some reason. I feel like the people who pick this group, and you'll know it because some of what they're about to describe has shown in this life as well. But they're making me feel like in your past life, it has maybe always been a pattern in which you had to live for other people, whether it's for kids, your spouse, or your particular partner, for family. Like, your life has never really been about you. And your soul's goal in this life is for that to change. So for a lot of you guys could experience, let's say, relationship issues or things like that. And they're not really issues. It's just that sometimes what will happen is that a lot of you guys this is for people who maybe has always been in a relationship or feel the need to always be in a relationship or feel the need to always be around people. And that's because that's something that your soul is also used to. It's the fact that it feels like you guys never really been independent or really had the choice to really decide what is it that your life should be. It's always other people, having to make that choice for you, or it's other people or you feeling the need to really dedicate your life to other people. Now, so I feel like one way that this is going to trigger, or one way that this is going to really be begin for you when it comes to this new lease on life, when it comes to independence, and it's by traveling. I feel like this is something that a lot of you guys are going to be doing as a solo person, and it's going to really be like a self-discovery type of journey as well. Like, it's going to be something that you do in the physical world, but it's going to have such an impact on your inner self. And yeah, let's begin. So they also want to, by the way, this reading there's a mentioning of love life here. And it's not to say that this is what's going to be happening. That's not the message, but what is going to happen is that this is going to be a catalyst to a future love connection that you're going to experience. Like, love is going to be a byproduct of this, if that makes sense. But let's begin. So we have the Queen of Cups. 5 minutes in, and I'm just now beginning. Sorry, y'all. But we have the Queen of Cups. This represents you. Now, this card, in your case, kind of represents there's still something missing, that there's a void here. and there's something about you that you've kind of been waiting to occur. I almost feel like this is your soul also speaking, in the sense that there is there's a void. There's something that you have yet to really feel passionate about, or really feel like, life is worth living. Like there's still that part has not yet been discovered, and so it's kind of like your soul's kind of holding out for the big thing. So I kind of feel like, it's not to say your life has completely been in shambles, but what I'm saying is that your soul is kind of still waiting for that big moment. And I feel like you could be as well, in which you're waiting for that big moment. I almost feel like for a lot of you guys, this is also referring to relationship as well. But yeah, this is a lack of love. I also feel like this is maybe a reflection of your perspective about who you are. Maybe some of you guys will discover on this trip. It just feels like for some of you guys, this could even be a spiritual retreat. I just feel like it's going to have such a huge impact on who you are and how you view yourself. I feel a lot of you guys are going to fall in love with yourself. As cheesy as that may sound, but it's very important. Yeah. But once again, I feel like you guys are actually very loving person. You guys are very generous and very giving person, and it's time to put that energy into yourself, is what they're saying. Now let's get into it. We also have the Five of Pentacles. Now the Five of Pentacles, in this case, I feel as though it's referring to feeling lonely, feeling neglect. Maybe that's a fear. But like I said, they're tapping into your past lives, and this is something a little bit karmic that you're going to have to work through, and it may be a little bit uncomfortable. It may be a struggle, but there's going to be something that you'll intuitively know that this is something that you have to do. For example, there could be let's say if you're a student, you may be drawn to go to a school that is in another state, and contrary to what your family are saying, and contrary to what you initially would have said, there still is a pull to go that route, and this is something that you feel like you need to do. You know what I mean? It's something like that. I also feel like for others of you guys, this could simply be some of you guys, taking somewhat of vacation from your job to really go to, I don't know, Tahiti. I always use that as an example, and that's not even one of my top locations, but I just think they always say Tahiti first. I don't know why. But my point is, I do feel like this is how it may manifest for you guys. But there's going to be somewhat of a struggle. There's going to be somewhat of a struggle that I see that you guys may have, because there's a fear here of being lonely. But it's something that you will overcome, because you need to be a little bit more comfortable with being independent, and that's actually what your soul wants to achieve. They're also saying for you guys, there's something that you're trying to manifest, and I do feel like it's something when it comes to love. I feel like that's something that you guys have been trying to manifest, and this is kind of the missing ingredient, because let's just say if this love that you're manifesting would come down, I mean, you guys could be in a relationship now, but I feel like there's something else that's I don't want to say that you guys break up with your person, your peoples, but what they're describing could also be like an elevation of your current relationship. But I feel as though for the majority of you guys watching this, you guys could be single, you guys could be single and maybe struggling with that fact, because you guys are maybe so used to always having to be with someone. But it's almost as if they're kind of helping you in that sense by not putting you with the person that you're supposed to be with right now, because you do not want to be in a relationship where you feel like, I need to be in this relationship. I need you here. You know what I mean? like this is my everything, you know, that type of mentality. And so this is kind of what's going to help you discover what is it about my life that I could still be passionate about and still love, that has nothing to do with anyone else. The Nine of Cups in reverse indicates this manifestation or this wish is kind of being blocked at the moment, and this is kind of the final ingredient. So you'll know that, or just to let you know that this is actually what's going to help you manifest a lot easier. But like I said, I see there's a specific manifestation when it comes to love for you guys. Now let's get into the next card, which is the Three of Wands. This is Take the Lead. This is also a manifestation card as well. However, I also feel like you guys, there's traveling involved in some way, shape, or form. Now this could be just a spiritual journey, but I do feel like it's a physical journey for you guys. And it's going to require you guys to really be bold and do something a little bit different than what you maybe people would expect, or maybe what you would even expect of yourself. Like I said, some of you guys, it's going to be like you leaving the nest, or you moving, or you taking somewhat of vacation, and it's people around you are like, oh my God, like I've never known you to, you know, call off work. I've never known you to call off work for more than a day. Or you could be someone who, I've never known you to, you know, be away from your family for this long. Something like that. But you know it's necessary for you to do. We also have Follow Your Dreams. Once again, they're actually showing me the Ace of Cups. So there is, there's something missing in your life. This is what you're saying, and I feel like you already know what that is. You may not have an exact idea, but you know there's something out there that you have yet to really experience or to really discover. And that's just kind of what this physical journey is about. I do see traveling. I do see you having to actually leave or actually go somewhere that will have an impact on you as a person and you as a soul being. Now we also have Archangel Raphael. We're talking about the heart chakra here. We're talking about your desires. We're talking about your emotions. We're talking about you guys feeling empty. It feels empty, void. There's a void. There's something missing in your life. There's a missing ingredient. And for some of you guys, it's going to be discovered. And it feels like for a lot of you guys, it's self-fulfillment as well. But I also feel like there's a sense of independence that you guys will be achieving. There's a new perspective about who you are as a person that's going to be acquired through this. And I do see a lot of you guys finally being able to love yourself the way that you should be loving yourself. Self-forgiveness. So they want me to go back to the scenario, but I feel like a lot of you guys are just the type of people who are very self-sacrificing. I kind of feel like you guys have always given yourself to people, and maybe you've never received that in return. And like I said, this is kind of your time to be selfish at this point, and not feel guilty for doing this for yourself. I mean, some of you guys, this could just be you just taking a break of some sort, you taking a vacation, but I feel it's a little bit more bigger than that. I feel like there is going to be some type of discovery that you're going to be making about yourself through this. And I do feel like it has to do with the independence. It has to do with you being fully content with being by yourself. And because of that, it's really going to shift a manifestation that you've been trying to make, which I feel it's a manifestation in love. It's really going to shift and bring that a lot closer to you. But it's not to say that this is the reason why you're doing it, but I'm getting a sense with this card that a lot of you guys are going to feel a little bit guilty for doing this, and Spirit is advising you to not feel that way. We have Desert Passage. It says, trust there's a divine plan. So this card also indicates some sort of journey that you're going to be taking. And once again, they're showing me the Eight of Cups, so I do feel like it's a physical journey that you guys are going to be making. For some of you guys, I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to be, or some of you guys are going to be quitting your job, leaving some type of path in order to pursue another path as well. And it's going to feel uncomfortable because I feel like whatever you're leaving from, whatever you're trying to, whatever you're going to be removing yourself from, is something that you've been used to. But you know this is something that you need to do. It's important. And we also have the Dagger. Conflict and danger lie in wait. Now for me, this is referring to if you don't take this path. You'll always know, or you'll always be thinking like, yo, what if I would have taken that path? I also feel like for a lot of you guys, there still is an evolution that you're going to be making, or there's still an evolution that you need to make. And this is exactly what needs to happen in order for you to make it. The evolution is a new, a more bold, more confident, more daring, more someone who really just goes after for whatever they want. Yeah, it's time. It's time for this evolution, is what your soul is also saying. The last card that we have is Dog. Protection from a powerful friend. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't really read this as a person in the physical realm. I actually feel like this is your spiritual team, like the angelic realm. They're giving you it's not permission, but it's more so they're giving you like the encouragement to really do this. They're almost saying like, you deserve this. I don't know if you guys feel like you guys are not worthy of really being selfish or really taking some time for yourself, to really doing something for once for yourself. But they're saying that they're almost like they're not going to allow you to fall if you take this path. If that makes sense. Like, there's no way that this is going to end badly if you take this path. It's the only good things that are going to happen from you taking this path. And it seems like it's going to be scary. It's going to be somewhat uncomfortable. But the angels specifically on your team are more so like trying to be like, go right ahead. You can do it, like, you deserve this. And with that fact, that hopefully that can give you somewhat more comfort. Okay? So with that being said, pile number 2, yeah, this was a little bit intricate of how your boredom will be cured, but it's a little bit more bigger than just, boredom, things like that. But you are due for an awakening or an evolution of sorts. And it's going to happen by way of it feels like some type of journey or a physical trip or some task that you're going to suddenly take. And it's necessary because it's going to make you a lot more independent, a lot more daring, a lot more bold, a lot more of a person who's a go-getter, a lot more confident. And I also see, and they're kind of being a little bit hush-hush about this, but I do see a relationship that's going to be a byproduct of this. Okay? So, with that being said, pile number 2, I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I will catch you guys next time. Bye. What is up, pile number 3? This is for those who picked the Carnelian Stone. We're about to find out what will soon cure your boredom. The cards that they gave us are the Strength card in reverse. We also have the Chariot card in reverse. We also have the 10 of Wands in reverse. We also have number 4, open up. This is also the 4 of Pentacles. Number 56, relationship change. Number 35, we have Archangel Michael, first chakra. We also have contemplation time. We also have wandering path. We have the talisman. And this card that we'll get into later. So, pile number 3, listen up please, okay? Those of you guys who are watching this video who picked this pile, who felt inclined or who felt intuitively drawn to pick this pile, you're either going to fall in one of 2 categories. One of which is people who are maybe currently in a relationship and are about to break up. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, I feel as though there is definitely a need to really discover life on your own at this point. But I almost feel like for a lot of you guys, it has to do with always being. It almost feel like you always had like maybe a set plan or a set goal in your life when it comes to when it comes to life in general. It's like you always have like a set plan of how things are going to be done, and I think that's something that's always been applied to your relationship as well. And this is something that kind of you felt drawn to really kind of shake things up. And I think it's not necessarily because you just want to cause chaos, but it's more so like there's something that you feel has kind of been missing in your life. Now the other group of you guys, you guys have been single, and there's going to be someone that's coming in. And it's a romantic relationship. Now, this romantic relationship is a little bit different because I feel like for both parties, you guys maybe have lived a life when it comes to your romantic relationship as being guarded, or maybe this is something that has occurred as a result of a previous relationship, but this is someone who's really just going to crash into you. Like they're showing me the Tower card, and this is someone who is going to really crash into you. And I'm not even seeing like there's going to be like you guys are going to get into a relationship, but there's going to be romance here. And I almost feel like you guys are not going to really care about what exactly it is, or what the label is, or really think about what the end result would be. Like that's probably how you normally would think. Like, you know what? How do you feel about marriage? How do you feel like kids? Like these are not the questions that you are really going to really put too much energy into, at least at first. But I'm getting the sense there's a need to really enjoy the chaos a little bit and really enjoy the mystery and just have fun, like that type of energy. So there's some fun when it comes to mystery and not exactly knowing how things are going to end or really where you're going to be led to. And I also feel like this is going to be maybe the few times, or maybe the first time in a long time, where you're really going to feel very open to a person right off the bat. And in a sense, you're going to be feeling vulnerable. But vulnerability is actually beautiful, especially in this case. Someone that you can be completely and open and honest with right out the gate. It's usually unheard of, but this is what this person is going to do. And I think this person is really going to show you that about themselves, and that's also going to inspire you. Let's begin. Strength card in reverse. So this, I do feel like a lot of you guys are going to feel this is vulnerability as well. This is feeling, and it's not weak as in the sense like I can't move forward or something like that. But I do feel like this is going to be by way of a connection, or like I said, some of you guys are going to be leaving the connection, and that's going to put you in more of a vulnerable state. But it's more so like you guys are so used to the security of always having a partner, and now you don't. So you guys feel a little bit vulnerable. So it may be a little bit uncomfortable at first, but this is something that Spirit wants you to embrace. And for others of you guys, this is going to be someone who's really just going to really pierce through your shield and your armor, and it's going to throw you off guard a little bit. But this is also something that Spirit wants you to embrace. The Chariot card in reverse. This is chaotic energy for me in this group. They're also showing me the Lover's card image. The person that's coming through is being sent to you by the universe. Like, this is not a coincidence. I'm sorry, as soon as I said that, they made me think about that. There's this guy who's on TikTok he's gone viral, and he just goes, there's no such thing as, you guys know. I don't know if you guys know who that person is, but they made me think of that guy. But there's just someone who's really going to suddenly and unexpectedly crash into you. And for most of you guys, they're going to make it feel like your world's now upside down, but in the best possible way. You needed this. It feels like this is just someone who represents, like, for example, if your life has always been like, I guess this is what the theme of the video is the fact that some of you guys may feel like your life has always been, or currently has been, very gray. This is definitely someone who's going to add that pop of color for you. For example, if you guys are normally the more reserved, serious person, this is the exact opposite. You may describe them as crazy, but this is also someone who I feel can be a little bit eccentric or maybe full of life, and really inspires you to kind of include some of that into your own life. This is that type of person. We also have the 10 of Wands. So what's happening now, I feel like a lot of you guys are so busy with the mundane routine. There's been like a routine that you've been doing what feels like your entire life, and it's time. Spirit in the universe are trying to shake things up for you in the best possible way. And for some of you guys, you've been almost practically begging for some type of change, and this chaos energy, this chaotic energy that this person is going to bring is exactly what you need. Now, when I say chaos, I don't necessarily mean like, it's not a bad thing when I say that. I just feel like the chaos is just a synonym to the wild side, the maybe even excitable energy, that type of energy which I feel is a little bit, which is a lot contrast to what you're currently going through. But this is definitely meant to be not a coincidence. But this person is meant to open you up. This person is meant to really allow yourself to really unload and really realize that life is not supposed to be this serious. For some of you guys, they're also telling me this is you guys finally getting out of a relationship that you've probably been in for a very long time, whether you guys are young or it's just something that you're just in this relationship because it's just something that you've been in for a very long time. There's a lot of couples like that who are in a relationship for like 10 plus years, but it's like, are you really in that relationship because you feel like this relationship is still progressing and there's actually a future, or are you just in it because, you know, we've been together for so long, you know what I mean? So there's a lot of people like who I feel are picking this pile who could identify with that. And what's happening now is that you guys are going to be, there's a sense of freedom with this as well. It's just, you guys are going to be liberated. And it seems as though this person, there could be a person that comes through for, or at least half of you guys who are watching this, that it's going to really be the catalyst to this liberation. This is someone who may, you know, maybe you've always lived a life of having to always be on a diet or have a certain eating habit. This is someone who's going to probably teach you how to indulge. Maybe you're someone who's always had like a budget when it comes to your spending habits. This is someone who's probably going to teach you how to really splurge, you know, that type of energy. That this is someone who's going to show you that it's important to really live your life, not just be alive. Because it feels like a lot of you guys are very tense. A lot of you guys are very much like just going through the motion. And this is what this is about. Like I said, this, for half of you guys, I do feel like this is going to be a person that's come through. For others of you guys, it's something that you're just going to discover. Like for some of you guys, it doesn't even necessarily have to be like you guys are in a relationship and you guys are going to break up. This could be like maybe you guys have always been on a path of education or career. You guys have been, you know, working or been in school for like 20 plus years, never had a break, and this is what this is going to be. You finally, you know, letting go of all these responsibilities and burdens, at least for this moment. And you're going to, and you need it actually, that's what it seems like. We also have number 4, and it says open up. Once again, this is referring to the vulnerability. There's once again, they're making me feel like it's like a wrecking ball, how this person's going to come through to your life. And you may be a little bit shocked. You may be a little bit like, what's this person's problem? Or what is up with this person? But you're going to be so thankful for this person and what they bring, their type of energy. Because basically they're trying to restore balance, is what Spirit is saying. We're trying to restore balance in your life, because right now it's too much of one thing and not enough of the other. Now we also have number 56, relationship change. Once again, this is referring to, for those of you guys who feel, honestly, let's just call it like it is, a little bit bored in your relationship. So if you guys need a change, that's what's happening. For others of you guys, this could be just the introduction of a new relationship. Okay. Next card we have is first chakra, Archangel Michael. This is passion, reinvigorated. This is passion reignited within your life. This is fun. This is something to actually be excited about. This is what this person also represents that's coming through, their type of energy. This is not someone who takes life very seriously. And I know some people may think that it's a bad thing, but in this case, it's the perfect thing for you. Contemplation time. The card says, spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. This is for those of you guys who are going into a life of singlehood now. And to be honest, it should be viewed as an exciting time for you. Excuse me, an exciting time for you. And once again, there's a theme about living life instead of just being alive with this group. And I think you're not at fault entirely, because this is the physical realm. We've came into this incarnation in order to be a part of this physical realm. However, this is just one of those cases in which we need to also remember that life is still to be enjoyed. And there should be things that we want to do, that we should actually pursue. And this is what this whole scenario is going to inspire within you. Your desires, your wants, the fun, the exciting parts of life. I'm just really they're making me feel like this person, it could be like someone who talks loudly, maybe dressed a certain way, stands out completely. This could be someone with like big Leo energy. This could also be someone like with Aquarius energy. But it's definitely going to be what feels like the opposite of you. But you guys complement each other like that. Now we also have wandering path, and it says enjoy the journey. And I think this is amazing because you probably can't see it from there, but there's a map and there's a compass. And it's almost as if Spirit is saying for you guys to really ignore those things at this moment. Enjoy being lost. Enjoy the chaos. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the moments of not necessarily knowing how things are going to end. Not necessarily being knowledgeable of what's happening in the end. This is also what you're being advised to do when it comes to this person coming through, is to not necessarily worry about if this is something that will last, or if this is something that you can be, if this person is going to be your spouse. Like, not worry about that. Just enjoy the connection for what it is at this very moment. We have the Talisman. You are destined to succeed. I kind of feel like for some of you guys, it's necessary for you to realize that whatever path that you're leaving, or whatever, for example, if you guys are leaving like a path when it comes to a career, when it comes to anything like that, in order for you to kind of just drop everything at this moment in order to like maybe have some fun. They're saying that you will make it to the goal that you intended to make. Okay, that was never not going to happen. But also for us, you guys, this is kind of what the missed ingredient is for a lot of you guys who feel like you've been feeling stuck. You've been feeling like your life has yet to be progressing in the way that you've been wanting. There's a need to really let go and really not take life too seriously at this moment. Once you have that balance into your life, I do feel like it's going to happen maybe all at once at one point. Like this person may just come through and it just knocks you in the best possible way. And then you learn how to incorporate that into your own life. And that's how you maintain this balance. And having that balance is going to allow you to succeed in all your endeavors and just in life in general. The last card that we have, though, is Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. I love that. This is definitely that person's energy that's coming through and just crashing into you. I do feel like this is something that may cross your mind when you see this person, but this person is really meant to really be this type of energy for you. It almost feels like a lot of you guys have lived a life where you maybe don't laugh anymore, where you don't even act silly anymore, things like that. We need to incorporate in our lives, especially when we grow as adults. We need to still maintain some of that in our lives. And this is the person to do that, to remind you of that. So, with that being said, pile number 3, get ready. This person's coming through whether you want them or not. It's fated. So, Get excited. I think you will enjoy this person, absolutely. And for others, you guys, this is just going to be you really feeling liberated. You doing something on your own to which you decide not to conform, or decide to not necessarily to break the rules a little bit. And I think that's important as well for you. So with that being said, thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys next time. Bye. What is up, pile number 4? This is for those who picked the Black Tourmaline Stone. We're about to find out what will soon cure your boredom. The cards that they gave us are the Emperor card in reverse. We also have Page of Wands in reverse. We also have the Five of Wands in reverse. We have number 6. This is Believe and Succeed. This is also the Six of Wands. So nothing but fire energy is coming through here. We have number 2, Patience. We have number 52. This is Goddess of the Moon. We have Break Free. We have Journey by Moonlight. And we also have the Chimera. And this card that we'll get into later. So, pile number 4. For you, you can't have, how can I say? I don't mean any disrespect by this, but what I mean is that with you, your happiness is very much ingrained with your success. And so for you, when it comes to being bored in your life, if you're not being successful, if you're not achieving goals, if you're not making money, things like that, that's when you start to become bored. I feel like there's a big thing that you want to achieve, and I feel like it has to do with financial stability, or you just achieving a level of status or just abundance to where you can live comfortably. Like, I feel like that's what's exciting to you. That's what excites you about life. It's just the idea of finally achieving that in your life. And guess what? It's happening. It's happening for you. It's happening for you. I know you don't believe it when I say that. I know you don't, because this is what they're also telling me, is that you're not going to believe what I'm saying, because some of you guys are on maybe you guys been feeling stuck for a very long time, or some of you guys are maybe what you would consider to be like at the beginning stage of whatever path or career that you are in your life. And so you don't see that this is something that's coming, or at least coming very soon. But it is. Let's get into it. So we have the Emperor card in reverse. So this is my group where you guys have been feeling very lacking of resources, whether it's money. Well, I that's the only thing I got for you guys is money. I'm getting money. Yeah, so what's coming through is going to be either, it feels like for a lot of you guys, it's a new job. It's a new career path. I also feel like with this new career path, some of you guys could be embarking on entrepreneurship, but it feels like the difference is between this and other jobs is that you are kind of taking some type of lead, some type of leadership role. And this was necessary for you to achieve success, because this is who you are on a soul being, is somewhat of a leader. And it seems as though that whenever there's a job or opportunity that doesn't necessarily allow you to really assume this role, that's where success is going to be halted or just not necessarily going the way that you want. So you absolutely have to be in some type of position where you are kind of calling the shots, or you are kind of somewhat in control in order for you to be successful. Also, this could just indicate that there's going to be maybe what's going to cure your boredom is the fact that you do have more control of your finances now. You have some people feel like the a paycheck per 2 weeks is outdated, and some people desire a little bit more freedom when it comes to the cash flow and revenue flow, and that would introduce an opportunity for entrepreneurship for a lot of you guys. But there is going to be some type of I almost feel like this could be an opportunity that presents itself for you that will instill some type of structure or just some type of strategy in order for you to achieve your financial goal finally. Now, we also have the Page of Wands in reverse. It's going to happen very unexpectedly. That's what I'm getting. You don't see it coming. And a part of the reason why you don't see it coming is because it feels like you've been kind of down in the dumps when it comes to your own progress. And usually that's when the universe loves to surprise you. When you feel like nothing's going to happen, when you maybe almost giving up, that's when the universe gives you these miracles. I don't know why the universe does that, but they do. But I'm getting that for some of you guys, there's going to be like a form of communication, whether it's by phone, email. Maybe this is going to be a job that you applied for, but you've completely written it off because you didn't think that you would even get a call back. You just decided to apply just for the hell of it, and they want you. Yeah, they keep telling me that for you guys, you cannot have fun in this life until your money is right. Like, you're the type of person that, like, for example, I have this friend, and whenever I don't hear from this person, I know something happened when it came to like their job, whether they lost a job, whether they got laid off, or whether or not they, they're not necessarily getting as much work as they used to do. Like, something shifted to where their money isn't right in their standard, and I don't hear from them. They completely block themselves off from all society. They become a recluse of sorts, and they don't enjoy life anymore. And I'm getting a sense that that's kind of how you guys are as well. Maybe not that extreme, but more so maybe just like akin to that, where if your money ain't right, you're not happy, you're not having fun, you don't want to play, you don't want to talk, you don't want to speak. And it's not, I can see how that could be somewhat of an issue, but overall there's nothing wrong with that. And I do feel like there's going to be an unexpected type of message, unexpected type of notification, email that you're going to get in regards to this new endeavor or career that's going to happen. For some of you guys could have a entrepreneurship type of endeavor. This could be someone who, a manager comes in, or maybe someone who's going to advise you on what steps to take in order to ensure success. Now, we also have the Five of Wands in reverse. For a lot of you guys, this is going to mean having to maybe leave one path to go to another path, or maybe leave one job to go to another job, something like that. Because I feel like this is kind of what you've been struggling with for some time, for some type of change when it comes to your career. Maybe it's because a lot of you guys have been wanting to achieve a certain lifestyle or a certain status, and you've been trying to seek, or just really trying to think about what options to take, and you may be a little bit conflicted by that. Now, this is something that you're going to be gaining clarity on, because I think there's going to be something that really shines the most, and it will really give you a clear understanding of what you should take. For some of you guys, it just means that you need to really strive for more higher positions, or at least that's what you're going to be getting. And so definitely apply for those type of positions. I'm getting very much leadership energy with this group, and it's vital for you to assume that role in order for you to be successful. I don't know why they said politics, but if that's what you guys want to do as far as become a politician of some sort or make some sort of difference in whatever community that you're in, or just the world, or vice versa, where you guys want to make a difference in the world or just the community that you're in, I'm also getting that as well. But yeah, there's going some type of, you guys been feeling conflicted on what to do, what path to take, and you're going to be given some clarity. We have number 6. 6 is 6 of Wands. This is also believe and succeed. This is like my popularity card as well. This is also status. This is also achievements. This feels like for some of you guys, especially if you guys are doing social media, this could be maybe you guys go viral. Maybe you guys get a surge of followers or subscribers or views, something like that. This is also for those of you guys who are entrepreneurs and you guys get a surge of new clients. This is also recognition. Some of you guys will be noticed, especially by jobs or companies that you've applied to, and they see what you have to offer and they're interested. This is recognition on a grand scale. Yeah, I feel for you guys. Like it's going to feel like for you overnight, like something that maybe after a period of nothing happening, then all of a sudden everything's happening. And once again, it has to do with status, it has to do with some type of fame as well, I feel. But whatever it is, it's definitely going to result in more money, which is ultimately what you're after. But it seems as though more money is going to really give you some type of status or some type of position. And of course, like I said, recognition as well. Number 2, patience, which is what you guys have been trying to endure this whole entire time. Patience is a virtue. It's one of the hardest lessons to learn here in the physical realm, because physical realm is the only realm in which we have to wait for things to come. It's the slowest. But you guys have been doing that. And once again, it's indicating for a lot of you guys, this is what if you feel like this now, then chances are what is going to be coming could be happening any moment for you. But overall, I feel like you guys are going to be going through like a period of maybe stillness or just stagnation and wondering like where to go before this bomb drops. Bomb isn't a good thing though. The reason why you've been so patient here with the goddess of the moon, this is psychic intuition energy. I think you guys always known that you will achieve a certain level of status or a certain level of success that is maybe a lot grander, a lot greater than other people. You guys have big dreams, and it seems like recently it's been kind of hard to really believe in it, but it's still there because you've always intuitively know that this is something that you're meant to experience. And you're right. Some of you guys just want like, you guys, I see you guys envisioning like the type of house that you're going to live in, the type of car that you want, and the type of, basically just the lifestyle that you want to achieve. And there's going to be, like I said, an opportunity that's really going to help you achieve that. But once again, I have to remind you, is what they want me to do. It's going to be where you are kind of like the face, like you're the leader, or you're somewhat of on a higher position. Yeah, because that's the only way, if it seems, with this group, to where success will be achieved in the way that you see fit. Yeah, you have to be like one of the leaders at least. Now we also have break free. And it says try different ventures, experiences as a way to grow and learn. Yeah, so if you have been wondering which path to take, once again, I feel like you're going to be gaining some type of clarity. And then once again, the break free also indicates that a lot of you guys have been feeling a little bit stuck or maybe stagnant. And this is going to be the one thing it's going to be like a breakthrough for you guys. And once again, I'm starting to feel like, once again, I keep saying that you guys are not believing me when I say this. Like, okay, yeah, we'll see. And yeah, you'll see. Because once again, the universe loves giving surprises. I don't know why the universe loves doing that, but they do. And so you're the perfect person to surprise, because I see it's like you have an ounce of faith and an ounce of hope and an ounce of belief that's still there. You're hanging by a thread. And then boom, it happens. But there's going to be a breakthrough that's finally going to happen. Now we also have Journey by Moonlight. Believe in magic. The way that this is going to play out, the way that it's going to happen, is going to seem miraculous, like it's a miracle. Spontaneous. Serendipitous. When this happens for you, you won't ever have any doubts that the universe does in fact have your back, that this is exactly what you were being led to. And maybe part of the lesson was to learn patience, which is a hard lesson to learn, but you're definitely going to be rewarded for this patience. Yeah. So yeah, this card indicates that it's just, believe it. Miracles can happen. For some of you guys, this is going to be like overnight success. Now we also have the Chimera. And it says, imagination clouds your judgment. I'm getting the sense that when this comes though, you guys, they're telling me to tell you not to hesitate. They're giving me the image of the Knight of Swords. So they're telling me to tell you not to hesitate. Don't know what that means for you, but not to hesitate, to be very decisive about it when it does come. So this could be, a lot of you guys may feel like whatever is happening, whatever opportunity comes to be, it may be unbelievable. You may think that this is something that is too good to be true. But they're telling me to let you guys know it's not too good to be true. And to act immediately when it does happen. Okay? The last card that we have is, it says Pale, time to get out of a situation. And that's what's happening for you. Breaking through. It's a breakthrough that's happening. And it has to do with career. It has to do with your financial status. I see you guys are going to be assuming what should be a position of leadership of some sort, that's going to gain you financial stability that has longevity as well. And this is something that you've always wanted to achieve, it feels like, and it's now finally happening. And it's going to happen in such a spontaneous, magical, maybe even unbelievable way. But don't allow that to sway you into thinking that this is something that you shouldn't pursue, that this is something that's too good to be true. Okay. So, pile number 4, I hope that you enjoy that. If you feel so inclined, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. This is probably going to be my favorite pile. Yeah. So I hope that this is something that you will be excited about and you will welcome to really cure you of your boredom. So, thank you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time.